Hey guys, just so you know, I'm gonna do a little video, see if I can replicate my problem. So we've got a ton of dashboards that we're using in Chrome. I went in and disabled all my extensions just to make sure that that's not it. I do often use 1Password, some of the Google ones. I'm gonna close that, and let's see, we're looking at a list of here's all the different kinds of logins by operating system and past month. So today is September 16th, so it should go back to mid-August, and it goes back to July. Okay, well I guess before that we go to June, and it does, and then May. So that part is working. Let me go to another dashboard. Let's pick one at random. Change an account logins in the past month. Alright, let's take a look at that one. Past month. That one goes all the way back to June. Okay. And then, which is very slow. Anything more than a month old, it takes quite a long time to calculate. And if I go back again, it goes to April. So that's again a 2-month jump. I don't know why. Let's take a look at the number of login attempts with an invalid password. Well, past months, and go back to May. And we could just keep doing this. So it's lots of fun. Let's go to a different dashboard. Let's look for emails. Alright, whatever that one is. Okay. Okay, people who are clicking sign in versus confirm. I'll bring that up. It's real slow. And I'm going to go to when it loads. Which is really slow. Maybe I'll pick one that's already loaded. I mean, another issue is the speed. I basically can't get, I can get a month, and for the work that I'm trying to do, which is UX, sometimes I want to see what the change is like over the period of a month. I want to be able to take 3 months and take a look, but that doesn't really work that well for that. Okay, so it's finally in. And I'm going to go back. Oh, it goes back to June. Then it goes back to April. Then it goes back to February. Seems pretty consistent. It does not go back 1 month. Past months, that one goes back to May, February. Yes, really strange. I guess now that I'm here, I might as well show you some of the other things that have been bugging me. That I think are pretty problematic. I'll go to the registration. One of the things I try to do is determine all the errors that are happening in relation to something that's positive that's happening. So I'll often stack them up below. So for example, gotta wait for them to load here. To make this faster, I'll go the past week. Usually it loads a bit faster. I don't really know if there's one on this screen that I want to use. Okay, I guess this is an example. So the blue line represents anytime someone successfully submits the registration form, and all those red errors are other errors. So one that's really tricky is we do sometimes have descriptions set for these errors, and I can't get them. So the only way for me to get them now is I have to go here and go metrics info, and then it will spit them out. Our team claims it's really difficult to get these errors in here, and I wish there was a more automatic way to do that, but I've had to put a lot of them in manually, so that takes a lot of time. The really problematic thing here is you'll notice that I've got this set to areas, which I think stacks up all the events on top of each other. So in total it looks like that they're quite a bit more. If I do lines, it's what it's going to do is not stack them. So I see that only at one point did, let's say, this 1011 error ever exceed that. But if I go to bars, uh, it's quite a bit higher than areas. It looks like I'm hitting 1.5K. When I go to areas, oh no, it does hit it. Okay. So I have another chart where it's not like that actually. It's actually vastly higher by like 10 times, just by switching that. I have a screenshot of that actually. I can send that because that one was troubling. I mean, this maybe is another one I could do to show the example. Was it going to do it here? No. So that one's working okay. Some of the things that I need to do very often is send a screenshot to a colleague. So right now, I take a screenshot, and it's very difficult to get exactly the size I want because I often don't want a screenshot this huge. I don't know. I'd like to be able to just save it as a PNG or something. Not all of my colleagues are using Datadog. They don't all have accounts, but I do need to communicate some of the issues that we have. Um, that's very tricky to do right now. The other thing is I sometimes just want to copy these and just copy the name of what's there, and it's really tricky to get to. I wished it was kind of auto-filled in here. It wasn't blank, so it started with that, and then I could just copy it out. I don't know. I wish it was doing that. I wish I could drag to reorder these. That would be really good. And another one, this may be a little bit harder to do, but if there would be a way for me to merge, if I have two different metrics like this, for a way for me to merge them together, like drag one into the other, or drag it out and split them into separate metrics. That would make it a lot easier for doing graphs like this. So for example, this one's really useful. It's showing the total number of errors that we have in relation to sign up, and I can, when I can speak with the engineering, I can make a point that this page is not working well. We have more errors happening than um, let's see. I think that's about it. It's all. I really wish. I always need this to be on sum. The average rate, I don't understand what those rates mean, but we do track metrics in other ways, and the sum seems to be a lot more accurate. We do have the environment variable set, which is nice, but sum is one that if I don't switch that over, the charts can be wrong, which is more dangerous than having no data sometimes. Um, and I think that's about it. The when I want to send a link to a colleague, sometimes I'll make a chart like this, generate the embed code. Oh, here's another bug. This is happening in Chrome and Firefox now. So when I click, I think I am in Chrome beta, possibly here. Yeah, I'm in Chrome beta. But this happens in Firefox too. And then when I resize the window, boom, here it comes back. So yeah, there's a lot of these little things that are kind of adding up. So I can I'll just send this link itself to a colleague, and then they can see, paste it in. Um, they can see it. They can't go back a month. They get what they get. That's all. They have no way to know what the individual errors mean, so they can't like see what that exact one is. These columns are not customizable. The numbers, like 0.02K, it would be nicer if that was maybe 2 or whatever it is. When I'm getting a lot of numbers like that. Anyways, a whole host of feedback for you, but I thought I'd put it better into one because I feel like when I do it over email, it just kind of sputters out and you're not seeing what I'm saying. And I've probably submitted 10 or 20 different small requests, and I think this is probably just the fastest way to get the feedback to you.